All right, I'd like to show you how to demo an old mud wall in your bathroom. Mud wall is old construction where you have, they put wire mesh up against the studs and then they fill it in with a bunch of concrete and then they'll cover it with tile. It's a construction technique used, I don't know, decades ago, but it's a real pain in the butt to demo. So I've been doing this. I'm not an expert contractor and I'm not an expert videographer, so please bear with me, but I do think I figured out the best way to do this. So first thing, if it's a small bathroom, you're definitely going to want to make sure you have a fan to get all the dust out of the bathroom, and you're also going to need dust mask, gloves, and certainly safety glasses. And I'm just going to take the camera here and kind of show you what's going on. This mud wall that I'm working with here is probably about 1.5 inches thick of concrete. So it's a real pain in the butt to get through. I think the best way to go about this is you're going to need certain tools. For one, you're going to need a grinder, metablo, with a masonry blade here. Okay, so what this is going to do, it's going to be able to cut through most of the concrete real easily. And it also cuts through the drywall. So first, in order to locate your studs, you're going to have to cut, a straight line across your drywall to locate where your studs are. Then what you want to do is draw a line right on the inside part of the stud so that, when you cut through this wall, you're not cutting the stud. Okay, so I had my line drawn all the way down, and then you take your grinder with your masonry blade and you cut right down that line. Now this isn't going to get all the way through and all the way through the wire mesh. So then what you want to do is take your Sawzall and then you bring your Sawzall right through that same hole that you just cut, and it goes through it basically like butter. Okay, so then you have a nice clean line to work with. Then what you want to do is take your crowbar, okay, your standard crowbar, and you want to get behind your wall and just start prying it out. Okay, and then at that point in time, once you have all the, you get the wall started, then you can basically pull it off in chunks. Okay, so I'm going to give the camera back here, and you should just be able to pull this wall off on nice even chunks, and then you can just take that out to the trash or your dumpster or whatever. And I think this is probably the best way to do it. Now, if you're a professional contractor, unlike myself, and you have some better ideas or maybe an easier way to get this done, please comment on my video.